Hello everyone, how y'all doing? Hope you're having a great day so far. Welcome to the Demoscene report for the 8th of January 2025. If you're new to this series, I will go through all of the news and releases of this past week that I could find regarding the active Demoscene community and summarize them here. I'll also link everything on the description below so you can check things at your own leisure. Special focus this week will be on the releases from the Atari Last Party that took place in Poland this past weekend. I got everything ready to go, so grab your favorite drink, sit back, relax, and let's talk some Demoscene. Starting off with the release of Microsonix 001 by Mermaid of a Genesis project. It was released on the 3rd of January, collecting 8 new tracks from Mermaid, all sounding pretty good, so check it out if you like SID music on the Commodore 64. Then Debugger was posting about zTracker, latest update that he did to zTracker fork. So zTracker is this tracker based out of Impulse Tracker, but made specifically for sequencing MIDI. So if you like to control MIDI things using a tracker-based interface, zTracker has been around for many years. Debugger has been forking his own version and adding some little bits and pieces. And he's also created a thread at poet.net asking for other users of zTracker to give them some feedback if there are any zTracker users out there. If you're interested in using tracker-like software to control MIDI stuff, take a look at the latest update from zTracker. Then there was this interesting post by John Carmack on Twitter doing a shout out to the Demoscene and also imagining what could be a modern FPGA way to do coding like we used to do on the Atari 2600 of running the scan lines and cutting things and changing colors halfway. A lot of interesting responses to his post there, so check it out if you're interested in that. Then there was this new release for the Dreamcast, which doesn't usually see much new Demoscene releases. This one was done by Yonmagan, their first release on the Demoscene, as far as I know. Nice little demo, not very groundbreaking overall, but cool to see new Demoscene activity in the Dreamcast in particular. And talking about the Dreamcast, recently I just saw this video by Modern Vintage Gamer talking about GTA 3 port to the Dreamcast. It's a project that's been running for a while now. It just recently got a new update. The project is fully available at dca3.net. It's open source. You need to create a project based off the GTA 3 original assets, so you need to own the original game, and they've been developing the project to convert the assets to fit into GTA 3 memory and also go around the constraints of the console itself. If you know the limitations of the Dreamcast, it seems like a pretty good feature, and I thought a few Demosceners would find the project quite interesting as well for both the reverse engineering perspective and the hacker mentality of trying to fit something into a console that was not originally intended to play these kind of open world games. So yeah, really cool, interesting project. Check it out. Then there was the final version of Out of Time demo that was released at Silly Venture 2024 and won the Atari STE demo competition. The video was already available of the party version. Now you have the binaries of the final version with some additional fixes and high quality graphics as well. Protech also released this video giving an updated review of the A600 GeirS that he has been testing with some different configurations. A600 GeirS is an ASIC emulation of the Amiga on the different versions of Amiga running out of the box. There are some basic things, but you can also run your own Kickstarter software and your own disks. So a nice modern way of running Amiga software on a new machine. Check it out if you're interested on the A600 GeirS. Then there was a radio show with Ziphoid, Firefox and ALPA going through some of the tracks from the Remix 64 project that happened every year. They play a few tracks and talk about the future of SceneSet. And I also wanted to cover the releases from the Atari Last Party 2025 that happened past weekend in Poland. Smaller party, relatively speaking, but did have a few releases overall. Rogol seemed to be one of the main party highlights, a little text adventure game for the Atari XL. Then they had 2 graphics competitions, this one in particular targeting the XL without the video board expansion. In 10th place, Atari Black Magic Witch. In 9th place, Alien Breakfast by Kaz of Rohar. Chill Out on the Hill getting 8th place. Then Cosmic Nurse, Bye by Keystone. Full Moon, a nice graphics entry there as well. Shroomland by Rafis with very cool aliasing technique there. Run to the Last Party by Kermit83. Quantak by Rocky of Mad Team, and the winner Rajjoko Purang by Piezo of Agenda, taking the dog for a walk. I would guess very colorful, very cool, nice little image there, winning the graphics competition at Last Party. They had another graphics competition using the video board for the XE-XL, which allows it for more advanced graphics. You can see here entry number 9, Colori, then Diskieta in 8th place, Diazi Zvorkazu in 7th place, Trash Metal in 6th, Musica, Angel 1024 Colors, Woman in Infrared, Last Gang Bus by Chris 3D, and the winner entry Green Village. They also had a size coding intro competition for 256 byte intros. Some of them were even smaller than that. There were 6 entries overall. Gravitia Scroll by Koala getting last place here. Then Anti-T-Rex with a nice little take on the T-Rex little game that shows up when you don't have internet. 4th place Hyperspace by Koala. 3rd place Kominek 128 bytes by Sheen of Agenda. 2nd place The Dynamic of Desire by Gorg. And in 1st place Over the City also by Gorg, winning the competition. Nice little intro there. It takes a while to get started, but has sound and nice little visuals as well. Music competition only had 2 entries. Congratulations to Poison with You Are the Machine number 2, the Rusty Servo Motors, for winning the competition. And then the Wild competition, Seal Your Doom by New Generation for the Atari Lynx, getting 4th place, which I have not seen yet because it wasn't shown on the stream and the binaries don't really run on the emulator that I tried it on. 3rd place Zvikla Spraka by MK, just a scroller text information. 2nd place I Play Atari Today by Chris Stone, a remake of the original Atari video with some twists to it. And the Last magazine, paper magazine about the Atari, getting released at the Last Party 2025. So yeah, nice new edition of the Atari Last Party taking place in Poland, the longest running Atari Demoscene event in Poland. On the same weekend, also in Russia, DiHalt 2025 Winter took place. I haven't had time to watch all the production, so I will leave it for next week, but some stuff is already available at demozoo.org and retroscene.org. Then GeirS released a little invitation for Lovebyte 2025. Sensenstahl released a 256 executable graphics entry called Byteropolis Subway Map, with a little subway map, as you can see there, done for MS-DOS. Found this interesting article about reverse engineering a specific MIDI keyboard in particular, and then using it to show custom messages or playing the Bad Apple video. More interested in actually the process of reverse engineering. The article explains all of the little things that they tested to make sure that they were detecting the correct chip and using stuff on how to hijack the chip in particular. Nice little read up, and I think a lot of Demoscene people will find it interesting as well. Finally, the Photowall for Revision 2024 has been released. The website for Revision 2025 has been launched, and as part of that cleanup, DFox managed to push out the Photowall, which a lot of people have been asking for the last 9 months since the last revision. So finally it's online. Find your photo, share it with the friend that you haven't seen in a long time, and hope to see you at Revision 2025. Then there was this new video demo that was released, ZXRX by Nidhoggr, with some agro-tech music, which I'm a big fan of, so it was really cool to see that, even if it's just a video replaying demo. Welcome to the ZX Spectrum demo scene, and hope to see more demos in the future. There was a Monday night Bytes session happening on a Monday, January the 6th. Both TKD and Bonzomatic being used. 5 people participated, and you can find the link to it on livecodemozoo.org now. If you're attending the Vintage Computer Festival in Switzerland, there is a talk planned about the cracker scene and the early demo scene there as well, so check out that session. And let's take a quick look at all the demo parties that are still incoming for the early months of January. Rsync is happening this coming weekend. Payback, Welt Winter, GURP, and Fjall Data happening in the later part of January. Then we have Mountain Bytes, Beacon Land, Lovebyte, all happening on the mid of February. Assembly Winter, Skier, that's BCC Party for the Commodore 64, Explosive and Instancy at the later part of February. In March, we will have Undefined Forever, Fionia Data, and Sax/that. And finally, officially announced, the revision is happening from the 18th to the 21st of April 2025, the biggest Demoscene event of the year. So if you're planning to visit just one demo party this year, please come to revision. At the same time, in Norway, the gathering will also happen. Historically, had a very big connection with the Demoscene. On this last few years, hasn't been as strong, but they always have some small Demoscene related competitions there, so also worth mentioning as well. And that's it for this week's Demoscene report. Hope you found something interesting on this video. If you see value to these reports, please consider hitting the like button, subscribe, share the link with a friend, maybe donate me something through patreon.com/psenough. Thank you WBC for the background effect of this week, and that's it from me. See you next week. Bye bye everybody. Have a great day.